Welcome back. In this tutorial, we will go over how to accept and complete a contract on the marketplace. In this example, we will use the BitBay faucet as a contract to complete. First, make sure your private keys are loaded up and your account's loaded up here. You can always go to your history tab and it will show you if both your private keys are connected. You must be synchronized 100% to the blockchain in order for the client to work. Trying to accept a contract while you're anything under 100% will not work. Okay, we'll go to the market tab here. Once we find the faucet, click on that and it gives you a detailed window of the actual contract here. And as you can see, there's zero service charge since it's a faucet. Tells you the amount, 100 coins, and the US dollar amount. It's a guarantor contract where the host takes all the risk and the buyer does not need to deposit anything. It is a payment section here. Since it's a faucet, you're not paying anything. So click on Other to bypass that. We will accept, and it sends us to the Make an Offer tab here and gives you a chance to review your contract. Here again, 100 coins. The other party will pay this amount. Here it's showing you don't have to deposit anything, but they will deposit 100 coins. It tells you the time to complete, 336 hours. The more the better. If you need a time extension, you can always add more, request more in the negotiation user interface. Okay, once you accept, if you have password protected your keys, enter your passwords. Okay, now you can go to the pending offers tab here. Sorry, I tested previously. And you can click on your bid offer and it shows everything here. Okay, we'll close out of that. You can also go to your outbox in the Receive BitBay tab. And wow, it already cleared through. Usually this will let you know when you send an item through BitMessage, your line item will show up here and it'll let you know if it's processing the order, broadcasting it. Every client, to fight against spam, will perform a little proof of work as an anti-spam countermeasure. Okay, so that's cleared. Now we can go to the host client. He has a new reply bid offer. You can click on the alert, and there we have it. There's the offer I sent him. I've received a bid. If I'm happy with everything, I accept. And here we go back to the Make an Offer tab, and it lets you review everything one last time. Okay. And now we have this market offer here. All right, you have accepted an offer. Now you are waiting for a reply. Okay, thanks. We can again go to the Receive BitBay tab. The outbox is already cleared again. That was quick. Now it's the other client's turn. So we go back here and we are waiting for the offer. All right. The market order has been accepted. Okay, and now you see it's in red, making transactions and sending the counterparty. So now we are actually broadcasting the contracts together in one contract that will, once it leaves the pending offers tab, it will move over to the open contracts tab. So you have two steps with this red line item. First, it does making transactions and sending the counterparty, and then it will move on to a broadcasting step. Okay, as you can see here, now we have transitioned to the second step of, and now we are broadcasting the transaction. I can go back to the counterparty's client, and he is still in the process of making transaction and sending the counterparty. This too will eventually shift to broadcasting transactions. Typically these take about 5 to 10 minutes to complete. All right, as you can see, we're here in the pending offers tab. This line item is cleared, and now we have a alert that we have a new open contract. We can click on that and it jumps us over to open contracts, and here we are. We are in open contract with each other. I can jump over to the other client and same with them. Click on new open contract. Now we are in the negotiation user interface, escrow user interface, and you have many options here. First off, you can negotiate securely through this system rather than having to email each other or something. You have, well, this Linux is a little bit cut off. Let me go back to the other. Okay, here we have the option to send a completion request, send a cancellation request, or show the contract details again. Now remember, in the contract details, all payment options are listed in the contract details. So like if this was a bank wire or Western Union payment option, even though this is other, but if you were to pay by bank wire, you would go to the funding details here and it would show you that information there. Okay. Also, you have all these options here. You can send a private message. Like I said, this is highly encrypted, so it's a much more secure if you rely on privacy. To send a message here, I'll go ahead and do one just for an example. We'll click on send message, and all right, we'll send. Yes, sent message. We can double check the outbox. Okay, it's cleared. Go to the other client and wait for the message to appear. All right, the other client has received the new message. You can click on the alert and new message. Thanks for taking my offer. Mark as read. And if I wanted to respond back, I could click on send message here. There's other options here. We can send a Western Union confirmation number, or if the timing is getting close to deadline, we can request more time. Just to let you know, for the contracts to bomb, time has to run out. The allotted time has to run out. So it's always important to have enough time allotted for a contract to complete, especially if you're going to be shipping something. The good news is, if you make that mistake, you can always request more time in the negotiation UI here. Or you can leave review on the markets with the counterparty. For every one review, you have to complete 3 contracts first. And then this has a new feature David implemented. It's for importing and exporting bit messages in case the user interface or the client's not working correctly. All right, now that we're here, and this is a guarantor contract, it basically works like a game of chess. The person buying obviously has no payment because this is an actual faucet, so he's receiving free coins, so he really has no obligation, so he might as well send a completion request. He's ready for his coins. If this was a double deposit contract, escrow contract, where let's say the buyer sent a bank wire, once he completed the bank wire, he could go ahead and send the completion request because his part of the contract's over. Now we go back to the counterparty, and he will wait for the completion request to come in. And once that is the case, it's good to note that with the BitBay client, all BitBay payments are automated. So not only am I depositing, for this example, I'm depositing 100 coins to cover the collateral for the faucet, but I'm also depositing 100 coins for the payment into a temporary escrow account that is completely automated. I have no control over those 100 coins. So it's not like I can just stiff you once you've sent me the bank wire. So here we are. I've received the completion request. I'll click on it. Clear the alert. All right, so it shows here my message history, received completion request. I will send one as well. Yes, the deal is complete. Okay, broadcasting completion. We can go to the history tab here, and once the account has confirmed on the contract is completed and confirmed in the blockchain, you will see an updated history here. I'll wait a little bit longer. I'll check the other one as well. Okay, both clients are waiting for the transaction to confirm on the blockchain and transfer over. Okay, so this was my deposit of my contract. I've received it back, and if I jump back over to this client, I notice it said I received a new completion request. So this client is complete. The contract is complete as well. Complete. We can go to the history tab here, and congratulations, you just received 100 free coins from the BitBay faucet. And one last time, I'll go back to the host of the faucet, and looks like I'm waiting for the final confirmation, as I should have any second now. Should show a spent transaction. Like I said, there. Oh, received. Okay, excuse me. This contract was the 100 I sent out to the counterparty, and then this 100 is what I received back from the temporary escrow account. This was my deposit. So as you can see, I sent out 100 and received back 100 back from my deposit. All right, congratulations. You just completed your first smart contract. Thank you for watching.